go out west now where the first snowfall of the season has hit the Cascade Mountains in Oregon. Areas near the base of Mount Hood saw up to a foot of snow today. Now, last year they didn't see this much snow until after the new year. Look at that, Nina. You ready for that?
I don't know if any of us are.
No.
We'll have a little taste of a few
Just
flakes,
a little
maybe.
taste. Yeah, we're not expecting anything like what they have out there out west in the mountains especially, but we could see at least some flakes, maybe some very minor slushy accumulations for us. Certainly not a foot or more like they had out there, but still it's going to be a big change from what we've had so far. We've been fairly warm, very warm in fact, and fairly dry through much of the fall season. So we really are going to go with that weather impact alert really from Wednesday afternoon, evening through Thursday and Friday. We are going to have wind. We're going to have colder air. Those two things are pretty much guaranteed, especially for Thursday. And then we're going to have the chance for some snow and mix to enter the picture as well, especially with the colder air in place. So we are keeping an eye on that forecast as we get into the latter part of the week. Here's how a lot of this is going to come together. We're watching this big system that's developing across the plains. It's going to continue to develop and push off to the north as we get into tomorrow. As it pushes north, it's going to interact with some very cold air and pick up some snow on the back end of it. From there, it's going to try to be heading our way as we get into late Wednesday. We'll see another round of rain moving in. That really is going to settle in Wednesday night and into Thursday. The system's going to hang out over the Great Lakes region with guaranteed cold air, guaranteed some gusty winds. The question is going to be exactly where our precipitation sets up, and that's going to be determined by exactly where this low sets up. Models have kind of had it all over around the Great Lakes region. Some of the latest runs kind of showing the heaviest snow potential just off to our west, which is not very far off at all. So we're going to be watching this very closely. For right now, just plan on the chance for some very slushy snow out there as we get into Thursday. And we are talking some of the coldest temperatures we've had so far this season. If we look off to the northwest, we've got warm air and then very quickly dropping back into the 30s for areas like Bismarck and Billings. So that's some of the cold air that this is going to be picking up. I think we're going to struggle in the 30s for much of Thursday, in fact. Here is that system. It is stretching across much of the plains right now. It's going to continue to kind of push northward. You can see that motion there, really more north than east at this point with that area of low pressure. Ahead of that, though, we've got a couple different rounds of rain that we are going to see. One is moving through Illinois. That's going to be arriving as we get into tomorrow morning. We've really kind of missed this round, just kind of skirted through with a couple of brief showers, if anything. So we're looking mostly dry, just a chance for a stray sprinkle as we go through the rest of tonight. We will keep the cloud cover around. Temperatures are going to hover in the low 50s, so not terribly cold out there, especially by November standards. Into tomorrow, National Design hour-by-hour forecast. If you're out the door very early, you might make it dry, but we are going to see rain arriving as we go through that morning commute. We'll see that chance for some scattered showers around through the morning and early afternoon, including lunchtime. Winds are going to kick up a little bit with some gusts over 20 miles per hour. I think our temperatures still make it into the low 60s for our highs tomorrow afternoon. Just a chance for a lingering sprinkle or shower through the evening hours. Wednesday, we are dry to start. Late afternoon into the evening, that's when rain, colder temperatures and wind will be arriving. We're going to feel that difference for the rest of the week. Again, that weather impact alert will be in effect Wednesday night through Thursday and Friday. We'll watch that change for some slushy snow on Thursday, a change over to rain on Friday, and still looking fairly active into next week with that Union Home Mortgage extended forecast.